So every single year I get the question about the RPO read flat wheel. This was introduced into the game a few years back, I believe in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. And now you will find these littered throughout the game as a whole. The playbook that I'm in today is the Seattle Seahawks, and they have the gun deuce, which has probably the best RPO read flat wheel in the game. We're going to show you guys that this is obviously a problem against any stock zone or match coverage, with this causing the outside corner to run commit in cover 4 drop, cover 3 drop, cover 2, as well as match coverage plays. And this is going to lead to a lot of players being very uncomfortable when they are faced with defending a formation that has this within their play calls. So make sure you guys are plugged in right here on the ZanMad YouTube channel by hitting that subscribe button, that notification bell, maybe even drop a comment below to help push this video out in the YouTube algorithm so it reaches other Madden players just like you who are looking for tips and tutorial content. So let's go ahead and very briefly talk about what this play does, and we'll go through some defensive things that you guys obviously need to know if you guys are going to defend it better. Now, starting off with this defense, no matter what you are in, you can never ever press your coverage. The reason for this is that will always make the outside corner in this particular defense the P icon. And this will basically, when we snap the ball, make him run commit the vast majority of the time. Now, I'm just messing around lateraling here. You see how dangerous this can be, because depending on what coverage shell you are running, this could potentially be a one-play touchdown. So I'm going to go ahead and run this here. This is a cover 3. You're going to see that this player basically dumbs out and plays the run nearly every single time. And if you have the foot speed to outrun that safety in center field, you're gone. Now I'm waiting for my Roma Dunze to upgrade to the 87 a little bit later this week. But as you can imagine, if you guys are playing Ultimate Team and you have that worthy item, or whenever you're watching this, the fastest item in the game at receiver, once you throw this and you're catching this in stride down the sideline, you're gone. And basically, this does not help if you were to call the cover 2 either, because the cloud flat zone will in fact play the run, which means we could just throw this right away. Now, a lot of players will say, okay, what if we decide to play press, but we pass commit? Of course, that is an option that is afforded to you, but also keep in mind that there is what we call an R icon on the field. The R icon is not impacted by pass committing. In fact, right here, you're going to see this slot corner is really not going to do anything as it pertains to defending the quick wheel to the flat. So you'll be able to defend the streak, quote unquote, down the sideline or the quick pass to the post. But if your R icon player is a coverage defender, you can expect that he is going to play the run nearly every single time. And you see right here that this is exactly what occurs. Now, on top of that, if you're pass committing to make your defense actually do its job, this is going to make you extremely, extremely weak to the run, meaning that we can get out and scoot with this as well, because pass committing makes it so you guys don't shed. It alleviates any ability to get read and react AI against regular run calls. So if you pass commit and somebody calls a regular inside zone out of this formation, that can be very problematic as well. So this presents a lot of issues to the defense. We can't really play any pressed zone coverage. We can't really just pass commit because there's still an R icon. What do we do if we're going to defend this particular concept? Now, before I get into the counter for this tip, I just want to let you know that this is something that I have already put on my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. And if this is a tip that helps you guys out, helps you win more ball games, makes your defense better, you're sure to enjoy the rest of the content that's on the website. In fact, I just dropped a Dime 3-2 defensive game plan on the website last week. We saw the MCS meta that just came out of the game with a lot of the free safety inside blitz. I have taken this dollar defense and evolved it into a defense that is not just dependent on being on the right hash. You probably heard them talk about how the dime is better when they're on the right hash. I have made this defense so much better between the hashes and when it's on the left hash, with blitz setups that you are going to absolutely see nowhere else except for Gridiron to complete this scheme. So make sure you guys go check it out. $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website. If you guys want to bundle college football, it's $14.95. We have a Discord, lab sessions in our Discord every single week. Best deal in the tip space. Go check it out. So here is how you can defend the RPO read flat wheel without having to worry about playing man or pass committing. And it's very, very simple. What we're going to do is we are going to call a cover 2 base defense, and we are going to change the shell to a cover 3. To change the shell, you will flick the right analog stick until it says cover 3. This means that when you come out and you break the huddle, your defense is going to show techniques from positioning of your DBs, linebacker positioning, as if it is a cover 3 defense, but we're going to be playing a cover 2. This will also make it so our outside corner is now not going to be the R icon. So if your opponent thinks, oh, they're in zone here, this is cover 3, and they just go to habitually hike throw this will be an interception for you right off the line. The player will not run commit. This is something that you guys should absolutely positively be doing. I really like this technique just because it's going to do a really good job at baiting your opponent. And the best part with this is you could also play hard flats with this. Now, I'm going to get to something here momentarily. If you play the hard flats and they decide to throw the ball quick to that flat, obviously we can converge on that throw. You're probably saying, well, the hard flat is going to give up the streak down the sideline, right? This is where we take this tip to the next level. So check this out. You can call the cover 2 with a cover 3 shell, but on the front end, if you go into your packages and you choose something that says like safety nickelback or free safety inside or strong safety slot, something that puts a safety at the nickel corner position, this activates the 3 safety rule for your defense, which will now allow you to turn your defense into what we call an inverted cover 3. So you can put your slot defenders in outside thirds, put your outside corners in hard flats, keep a safety up top in the middle third, and then basically spread your flats out. So you can go ahead and change your linebackers in this case into hard flats. So now you're lurking the defense accordingly. You know, you could go ahead and man up the tight end with this player if you want. If we take a look at this defense again, what you're going to notice is the P icon is now our slot corner. He is never, ever, ever going to run commit against this play because he's a deep zone. That is a coded logic for this particular alignment. A slot defender in a deep zone will not run commit. So now you'll see that if they think, all right, well, they're playing a hard flat on my wheel, I'll just chuck this post route. You'll see here that when they go to do this, they're going to throw that right into that guy. A click on interception is going to be very possible here for this. So this is a great way to make it so you don't have to pass commit. You don't have to play off cut. Well, you technically have to play off coverage, but you could play a hard flat style defense that kind of is going to have great outside run support and be able to defend this RPO read flat wheel. This goes for any read flat wheel in the game. I don't care if it's this formation. I don't care if it's out of the Miami playbook or the Chiefs playbook or the gun deuce close. If you guys go to a cover 2 hard flat with a cover 3 shell and you change this into an inverted cover 3 with the safeties package, you'll be able to shut this down every single time. No pass committing required, and you'll be getting more stops against schemes that feature this as a way of moving the chains on big downs. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Check out Gridiron Game Plans, that Dime 3-2, and more stops on defense is awaiting. $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website. I'll yak at y'all later with a short or tomorrow with another long form upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.